Hi, this is Darren. Welcome to this Kartra tutorial on how to create a campaign in Kartra step by step. Now, campaigns are a great way to basically put all of your marketing funnel together in like one little neat package, and then you can share that with people. You can also sell them as well on the Kartra marketplace, which is absolutely great. So if you've got a funnel and you've been testing it for some time and you know that it's working really well, you can basically share this whole sequence with them, and it's very simple to put together. So from inside your campaigns window, you create new campaign and you're going to enter a public name for it. And again, I mean, basically this is, once you create this is going to be, if you put it in the marketplace, it's going to be public to everybody. So make sure you name it something relevant. But I'll just call it My Badass Campaign because it's not going to go live. So it doesn't really matter. And the author, I mean, obviously that's going to be yourself. I'll leave it set at TechCaf. And then campaign description. You've basically got 80 characters to use, so but I'll just put in my funnel for selling badass stuff. So once you've done that, you basically click and create. So basically the first thing it's going to ask you to do is create like a thumbnail. Okay, I haven't really created one for this, but you would have to create like a thumbnail to put it into the marketplace. If you have it private, I don't think you really need a thumbnail, but if it goes into the marketplace, you need to create a thumbnail. Now the dimension of it is 286 pixels by 156. Okay, so what you'll have to do is physically create one. But for this tutorial, we'll just configure that later. So you basically configure later and then click next. So this is just like a little warning thing. And what it's saying is, remembering Kartra, everything's interconnected. So everything that you do in Kartra, when you build all of your pages, your emails, everything, they do kind of all connect together in some way or other. So when you've got a specific campaign going on, like in this series that I've been creating, I've got the keto campaign going on. So everything within that campaign all connects together. Okay, so in order for me to put them into this campaign so that I can either share it with people or sell it, they all have to be connected, because if I don't, I'll put them together and somebody tries to use it, it won't work. So you're just going to click OK, I understand. And this is where you basically select everything and put in the campaign. So I'll go ahead and select everything. Now, what you need to remember is when you've created your list, you don't really need to add the list to this, because obviously people are going to have their own list. So this will just literally connect all together. And then when you share this campaign with somebody, they'll go in and make a few amendments. So for the web form, all they're going to do is really connect their own. They're going to connect their own list to that form. So we're going to put the tags in, and we're going to do the keto campaign, because again, that's what we've been creating through this video series. I'm going to click add. And then you're going to click your pages. And again, we've not really set up all the sites and categories and everything else like that, so it's just no site in particular. But inside your Kartra account, you might have like lots of various different categories and websites. So I'm just going to go ahead and add all of these. So that's going to be the capture page. And then I want my 2 thank you pages. So obviously what I've created here is just a basic a 3-page funnel. which could be built out if you wanted to. So obviously before you create a campaign, you have to create everything in that campaign and obviously have it all up and running and working. But again, for this tutorial, it doesn't really matter too much. You then need to put your sequence in, because obviously that's your email sequence. We'll add that. And obviously then the web form itself. Now I haven't created any automations, like any main automations. Okay, everything's all done with inside the emails. So that's really basically that. We've now added all of our assets to that campaign itself, and we're going to click on save, and we can just see our assets there. So we've basically got one tag, which is the tag we created, the keto tag. 3 pages, that's our 3-step funnel system. There's one sequence in there and there's one form. Okay, so obviously when you create the sequence, all of the emails get put into that sequence, so you don't have to add all of the emails. Okay, you're just going to create that one sequence, and then obviously we've got one web form. So once we've done all that, we click on save. It's going to ask you whether you want to list it on the marketplace or keep it private. Now obviously if you want to list it on the marketplace, you've got to have the thumbnail, and obviously everything's got to be in there and working properly. But again, this was created for a tutorial of how to put it all together. So I'm just going to keep mine as private. We're going to click save, and then that's just telling us that it's not listed in the marketplace, and then save and exit. And that is it. That is the simple steps to actually just put the whole campaign together. That can now be shared with people, or again, you can sell it on the marketplace should you really wish to. Okay, so that's basically it for this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll speak to you in the next video.